Anybody who makes a practice of sin because forgiveness is available, yes, God will forgive you, but you'll be a slave of demons. And if you are a slave of demons, you will live a defeated life. Number two, if you make a practice of sin, you are a child. And the problem with a child is that God will never invite you to participate in kingdom. He has forgiven you, but he can't commit kingdom to you. That's why you find many people hoping one day God will help them. They can't find it because the authority they are looking for is not for children. No matter how you love your child of 5 years old, you can't give him your car. You can't make him the CEO of your company. So many things God has, but he can't entrust them to you. The reason is because sin is a sign that you are a child. 1 John 2:1-12, I write unto you, children. Only children were written to about sin. And in Galatians chapter 4 verse 1, the heir, so long as he's a child, is not different from a servant. So many Christians are servants in the spirit. There's authority for kingdom advancement. God doesn't commit it to them. They can even bear the title of prophet and apostle, but they are servants. Because if an apostle is a fornicator, he's a child and he's a servant. If a prophet is a liar, he's a child and he's a servant. No matter the title you give yourself, God can't give you the authority of the kingdom. So the second danger of turning the grace of God unto lasciviousness, aside the fact that you can wreck your faith and make your life porous, is the fact that you are a servant. You will never grow into kingdom. And if you don't grow into kingdom, your existence was a waste. Because God created man to participate in kingdom. In Genesis 1:28, he said, let them have dominion. You will never know what dominion is in your lifetime. Because dominion is not for children. Dominion is for adults in the kingdom. And when you become an adult, you live above sin. Danger of turning the grace of God into lasciviousness. And finally, because of our time, because there are many, is that your salvation is under attack. If you study Ephesians 2:8, salvation was provided by grace, but salvation was appropriated by faith. If your faith is shipwrecked, then your salvation also will be at the belly of the ocean. Because faith is the ship that your salvation rests on. And so if your faith is shipwrecked, it means your salvation is also shipwrecked. So your salvation is under attack if you continue in sin. God has forgiven you, but you have refused to appropriate forgiveness and walk in forgiveness. Rather, you took advantage of forgiveness and began to sin. God won't change himself because you are unreasonable. But your unreasonable nature has consequences ranging from being vulnerable to demonic attack because your faith is shipwrecked, into the second thing I mentioned, not being able to participate in the kingdom, into your faith being endangered. Have you not seen people? The people they taught in Sunday school and now they are pastor. They never grow. The boy was 7 years old. They were teaching him the story of Noah. Now the boy is 25. He's a pastor. You are still struggling with marijuana and he's your pastor. And he will lay hands on you and cast out demons. Want to go into business, he needs to pray to God for you. You could have read the story of Noah to him. You read the story of Moses and Elijah to him. How Elijah caught down fire. Now he needs to pray to God for you. Because although you are a Christian for 30 years, but you are still wearing pampers because you've not grown above sin. That's the danger. You can't be relevant in kingdom. When God is doing something, he won't remember you because you are not relevant. That's the danger of living in sin. Demons can harass you. God won't count you when he's doing his business. And your salvation is under attack. You may go to hell. Are you seeing it? So the issue of forgiveness is not the God part anymore. It's now your part. He has forgiven you and given you a potential to live above sin. Forgiveness is a sign that he's no longer angry with you, and everything you need to live above sin is now available.